Hey, Carl.
What took you so long?
Hey, I'm getting ready for our ski trip. Trying to perfect my form.
So you don't fall off the ski lift like last year.
Hey, I was stung by a bee. A winter bee.
Whatever. This is a lot safer.
Ferrari Carathon? What?
It's a contest at Custom Coaches. It's kind of like a marathon. See, everybody puts their hand on a brand new Ferrari, and then you wait. And the last one left wins the car.
Carl, this is even stupider than the time you tried to fill up that Volkswagen with eggs.
If I'd remembered to set the emergency brake, I'd be in Guinness today.
Forget it. You're not going to talk me into this.
Kevin, picture homecoming weekend. Picture an ocean of blondes clamoring for a ride.
Picture me on fresh powder.
Fine. Hey, break a leg.
Bye, Mom. Heather, go upstairs and take off some of that makeup. But it's the same as I wear every day.
Yeah, and I don't think that's enough.
You can thumb it to school.
You watch your attitude, young man.
More coffee, Mrs. Owens?
Oh, no, it's bitter.
She always used to have a second cup. Something wrong, Mrs. Owens?
I don't want to go to work.
Problems at the legal hut?
Yesterday, I spent 3 hours preparing a will for a woman who's leaving everything to her parakeet.
But so few parakeets have adequate pensions to see them through their golden years.
That's not what I went to law school for.
Oh, come now, we must all endure a little drudgery in our jobs. The key is to stay cheerful.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Belvedere, I volunteered you to bake 800 cupcakes for the junior high carnival and car wash.
Fine.
Come on, Wes, I'll drop you at school.
See you, Mr. Belvedere.
Goodbye, Wesley.
I forgot my lunch.
I didn't.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Well? Huh?
All right. It's a hot car. But, I mean, look at all these people. What chance do I have?
Twice as much as anyone else.
What?
If we act as a team, then if either one of us wins, we can share the car.
Nah, come on. It's a waste of time.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Are you in the contest?
Oh, well,
I'd do anything for a man in a Ferrari.
I want this car.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Custom Coaches Ferrari Carathon. Can't you just feel the excitement in the air? One of you is going to drive away in the creme de la creme on the road today. Huh? Oh, and here's a kiss for good luck.
I'm not a contestant.
Who cares? It's fun to be the judge. All right, let's go over the rules. One hand on the car at all times. No exceptions, no crazy glue, and I just hope your kidneys hold up. All right, are you ready? Yeah. Any questions? Boy, are you dumb.
That's one down.
Mrs. Safarik, why do you want to sue the President of the United States?
I ran out of cheese.
Pardon?
You know, those 5-pound blocks the feds are giving away.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Well, what am I going to do with all the crackers I bought?
Mrs. Safarik, your suit has no basis. I can't take your money.
You can't take my money? What kind of a lawyer are you?
Legal hut, over 1 million served. Oh, yeah, Mrs. McAllister, I have your revised will right in front of me. Now, the fourth revision states that you want to leave all of your party dresses to your daughter, Cindy. Oh, I see. Now you want to leave them to your son, Amos. Yeah, the parents are always the last to know. Oh, you want to come in tomorrow with more changes? Oh, no problem. Number 68. Yes.
Marsha, this is Mr. Hodnett.
Hello, Mr. Hodnett.
Could you please come to my office?
Right away. Have a seat. Hello, Mr. Hodnett.
Marsha, I want you to know I've had my eye on you. Actually, both eyes. And I have some exciting news. They're transferring... Marsha?
Mr. Hodnett, you were saying?
They're transferring me to the head office. I'm moving up to the big time.
Congratulations, Mr. Hodnett. They need people like you at 3 Mile Island.
Of course, I will need a replacement to run this office. Guess who I have in mind? Hint, hint, hint.
Me?
Why, you are sharp.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, don't say anything. Look around, you lucky lady. All this is yours.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Westman. What do you got there?
It's for school. We're making a time capsule. So far, I've got a baseball, a Newsweek, and a pair of Mr. Belvedere's bikini underwear.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, honey.
Mom.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. How was your day?
Oh, fine. I did some casework, got a promotion, drafted a couple of wills. What's for dinner?
What was that, a promotion?
Oh, it's nothing. They want me to run the office.
Hey, Mom, that's great. I'm so proud of you. So does that mean you get to fire people and embezzle money?
Nice to have a role model, isn't it, Wesley?
It's no big deal.
So I guess you'll be getting a raise, huh, Mom?
I suppose.
Gee, I'd love to go to Fort Lauderdale for spring break. Not till I get my new 10-speed.
Hey, let's not get greedy. Besides, your old man needs a new set of golf clubs.
I say this calls for some champagne.
All right.
Not for you. You're the designated driver.
Hoop-de-doo.
We missed you at your promotion party.
Oh, no thanks. I don't feel like champagne.
It's flat ginger ale. It seemed more fitting.
Mr. Belvedere, what would you say if I told you that I don't want this promotion?
I'd understand.
You would?
Of course. It's a new challenge, and you may not be feeling up to it.
That's for sure.
I remember when I was summoned to Buckingham Palace to serve the Queen. Up to then, I'd only served 2 viscounts and an earl. Not a very crisp parallel, is it? My point is, change is good for the soul.
Yes, I guess it is.
Of course. And if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want.
And I just may.
52,000 bottles of beer on the wall. 52,000 bottles of beer. Carl, if one of those bottles should happen to fall, 51,999.
Carl!
What?
Will you shut up? We're not coming home from summer camp.
Boy, someone sure got up on the wrong side of the fender this morning. Uh-oh.
someone's in trouble. He's fading fast. He's down to the headlights. He's bounced off the bumper. Better luck next time, pal.
Hey, just 3 more to go. Hang in there, Kev.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Miss Dance.
Hi, kids. How's school?
Well, I got a D on my trig test. And I got detention for hiding in the towel basket in the girls' locker room.
Oh, I've got the best kids in the whole world.
Mrs. Owens, if you're trying to break the children's necks, could you let Heather go?
Warren.
Good morning.
Honey, you just get better looking every day.
Huh?
Well, bye, everybody.
What's with Mom?
It's very simple. She's talked to me, and now she likes work again.
Hey, when are you going to take my order?
Keep your shirt on, Mac. We're breaking in a new girl.
Hi, cutie. Babs is my name and Waiting's my game. What'll it be?
Johnny, give me a Seaburger, hold the rabbit food, and whack 'em.
Honey, you just ordered a scrambled cheeseburger.
No. I mean a cheeseburger with fries, hold the lettuce.
Oh, okay. Johnny, nix that. She wants a Seaburger, hold the rabbit food, don't forget the shoes. You'll get the hang of it.
Thanks.
For the lovebirds. On the house.
Hey, Babs, they're playing our song. Move your button.
Now don't go away.
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Oh, my baby lollipop, tell you what.
Oh, Heather, you would have loved the late movie last night. There's this couple and they're in love and they're making out in the park. Then this monster comes out of the pond and squishes their brains out.
Oatmeal, anyone?
Morning.
Hey,
Good morning, Miss Dance.
Hey, Marsh. You up for a dinner and a movie tonight?
Oh, I can't, honey. I have to work a double shift.
A double shift at a law office?
Oh, yeah, we're swamped. It's our deposition day's blowout. Well, gotta run.
Hey, kids, you notice anything funny about your mom lately?
Not really, except she's been acting kind of immature and wearing weird stuff and being sort of a ditz.
Maybe she's pregnant.
Don't look at me. Oh, Mrs. Owens. Forget something?
Oh, thanks, Mr. Belvedere. I don't know where my head is.
Well, it's certainly not in there. I always thought the boss took work home.
Oh, I do. But I did it all, so I did what I had to do, and now I have to go to work to get more to do. See ya.
Looks like a job for Belvedere, man.
Where am I? Where no man has dared to go before. Now get off me. You know, you have an attitude problem. Oh, yeah? Well, you have a stink problem.
You guys friends? We used to be. We were going to share this car. Not anymore.
Hey, that is fine with me.
Well, if I win, I'm going to sell it.
Huh?
Well, I've been out of work for over a year now, and I got to get my family back on its feet.
Gosh, that's too bad.
Yeah. I mean, my wife was carrying the load for a while. Till the accident.
The accident?
Yeah. And it's so tough with 7 mouths to feed. Amy and Joey and Tina, Ricky, Jimmy, Terry. Of course, it'll marry Sue.
Yeah, you forgot Happy, Sneezy, and Dopey. Come on. This is a snow job. You just want us to feel sorry for you. You don't have any 7 kids or a wife that's been in some big tragic accidents.
Joe! Joe, I finally found you. What are you doing here?
Oh, honey, I wanted to surprise you. If I win this car, then we can afford your artificial hip.
Who needs a hip when I have a man like you?
Hey, Belvedere. I just went over to Legal Hut to surprise Marsha. They said she quit last week.
George.
Where the hell has she been going every day?
Well,
Don't give me that. She's stepping out on me.
I assure you, you're jumping to conclusions.
Oh, yeah? She's acting like a kid. She's real happy. And she's covering up something. What else could it be?
Maybe she's become a young Republican.
What am I going to do? I know. I'll confront her. No, first I'll find out who the guy is, and I'll break his face, and then I'll confront her. No. Maybe I'll have an affair of my own. Then I'll break the guy's face, and then I'll confront her. That's it. What am I going to do, Bill?
Well, if I was upset as you, I know what I'd do.
What?
Get a cheeseburger.
Hey, Johnny, dress me a pig, wash the dish rag, and stir up the worms. Now you're talking.
Thank you.
Hey, what is it with you, Belvedere? My marriage is on the rocks, and all you can think about is stuffing your gut.
George, just sit down and relax.
Oh, my God.
You know, this reminds me of a place I used to take Marsha when we were going out. She'd always order the meatloaf, and I'd get liver and onions. How could it happen right under my nose?
The Ringling Brothers Circus could happen under your nose. Oh, waitress, will you take our order?
Hold your horses. Oh. Nice going, Babs.
Babs?
Well, hi, George. Mr. Belvedere. Can I tell you about the specials?
Well, forget the specials. What are you doing here?
I work here.
Well, you're supposed to be a lawyer.
I was. I mean, I am.
But what happened to Legal Hut and your promotion?
Haven't you ever worked really hard for something and once you've achieved it, it's just a big letdown?
I have. It happened when I got to the top of Mount Everest and found a 7-Eleven. I'll be over there.
George, I always dreamed of being a lawyer, defending the underdog, making people's lives better. But working at Legal Hut, that's not law. In fact, it should be against the law.
Well, if you hated it so much, why didn't you tell me?
I just couldn't. Not after all the sacrifices you made putting me through law school.
It wasn't so bad. So what if it set us back 30 grand? And you weren't around when the kids needed you. And we had to go out and hire Belvedere. And then couldn't get rid of him.
You have a right to be mad at me.
I'm not mad. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of relieved.
Why?
Well, with all your sneaking around and stuff, you know. Belvedere thought you were having an affair.
George, that's so sweet.
So, what's the deal? You gonna be a waitress now?
Not forever, but I need a little time to get my bearings, and, well, this does help pay the bills.
Hey, Babs, it's showtime. Plus, this is a lot of fun. Hey, take a load off, good looking.
Come on, baby, I need gravy. Give me gravy tonight. I knew you danced the mashed potatoes fine, but that don't show me that you're really mine. What's the dancing without romancing? So put that something extra on my mind. Give me gravy, I like my mashed potatoes. Give me gravy.
guys, what do you say we call it a draw, and I'll get each of you a hot deal on a new minivan. What do you say?
Go for it, Carl. Minivan's about your speed.
Owens, I'd rather die before you get this car.
Have a heart. This tuxedo is rented.
Hang in there, Joe. Think of Amy and Joey and Tina and Ricky and Jimmy and Terry.
What about little Mary Sue?
I have to tell you after this was over. She's an angel now.
Kev, what if they're on the level?
Who cares?
Look at us.
Huh?
We've become animals. We don't care about anybody but ourselves.
You're right. I'm so tired. I don't even know who I am anymore.
You're still my best buddy.
Carl, look, I'm really sorry about the way I've been acting.
Me too.
Oh, guys, that's beautiful.
Why don't you boys shake hands?
Put her there, pal.
Thank God! Oh, God!
See how happy we made him?
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Disraeli once wrote, "Everything comes if a man will only wait." He obviously never tried to win a Ferrari. But Kevin is a good sport. And I'm sure he'll feel better about things in a week or two after he wakes up. Speaking of waiting, Marsha seems quite happy doing just that. At least for now. It might seem incongruous for a lawyer to find satisfaction as a waitress. But as I always say, whatever turns you on.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, TV crime shows that turn their viewers into police informers. A useful public service or a seedy new form of vigilantism?
The 10 of us.
I don't think that's appropriate schoolwear.
Mom, it's totally fresh.
Fresh? It's 20 years old.
Mom, fresh means it's better than rad.
I just don't think you should wear it to school.
But it's 60s Day and I want to be the grooviest looking bird on campus.
Oh, Heather, it's just so revealing. And I won't have any daughter of mine prancing around in something she can't even bend over in.
Morning.
Hi.
Hey, Marsha, isn't that the dress you used to wear with no underwear? Hey, Wes, what you doing?
Homework.
Hey, these are women's magazines.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for a recipe. We have to bring one in for home ec class.
Home economics? I thought you were taking wood shop.
Well, I wanted to, but the school board voted that I can't use power tools.
You don't belong in home ec. You're a guy.
So's Mr. Belvedere.
I love the smell of laundry in the morning.
Hey, what kind of example are you setting for the kid?
The same you should be setting for Kevin. Even though he's moved to his own apartment, I still have to do his wash.
Well, what the hell is this?
He wants a pair of Kevin's undershorts.
Looks like Kev had a pretty hot day.
What's that kid doing over there anyway?
Come on, Glenn. Give me a break, will you? This is my last pair, you clothes-sucking furball. Glenn cannot be helping it. He's on a high-fiber diet.
Try dusting the same table for 5 years.
I just can't live with Glenn.
I thought your new roommate's name was Anatole.
It is. Glenn's his goat.
You said your apartment didn't allow pets.
Anatole got off on a technicality. Claimed Glenn was a relative.
Frankly, Kevin, you smell like you hosted a family reunion.
Come on, it's not that bad.
Gee, what stinks? Hi, Kev.
Hi, Dad. Well, I gotta go. I gotta get down to Chetwin's Plumbing Supply.
Oh, yeah? If you're shopping for a new shower head, be sure to use it.
No, it's for my business course. See, we have to observe a real business and see how it works.
Yeah, well, couldn't you observe something a little flashier, like a Ferrari dealership?
I was late to class the day they gave out the assignments. It was either a plumbing warehouse or prisoner delousing. Anyway, I gotta borrow the plunger.
Oh, it's under the sink. Be sure and put it back. Wesley needs it for the Christmas pageant. He wrote his own part this year.
Hey, Ralph, when you're through there, I got a new shipment of copper pipe. Needs to be unpacked.
You got it, boss.
This is the warehouse, Owens. The elbow joint, you might say, the whole company.
Elbow joint. Got it.
Casey.
Hey, Tony! We're paying you by the hour, not the cigarettes.
Hey, Casey.
What do you need, Mr. Palmer?
Casey O'Connell. Kevin Owens. Hi. Casey's our warehouse foreman.
Ah, great. It's about time I got some help. Give Tony a hand with the urinals.
Oh, Kevin isn't here to work. He's from the college. He's here to observe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so be nice to him, and maybe he'll come back and run the place for us when he graduates.
So, what exactly do you do?
I work.
Ah, great. Oh, Miss O'Connell, faucet is spelled with a U, not a W.
Look, college boy, let's get a few things straight. This may be playtime for you, but this is my job. I don't work, I don't eat.
Hey, I do understand the concept of work.
Good. Then you can just sit right over there and watch some.
Fine.
You ever build a birdhouse, Belvedere?
No. That's what nests are for.
Is Wesley back yet?
I haven't seen him.
I'm sure wherever he is, someone is regretting it.
He went to the supermarket. It's part of his home economics class. He's trying to see how far he can stretch $1.
I think the lad's in for a rude awakening.
We're back.
What'd you do, Wes? Rob the store?
No, I used coupons.
It took us like an hour to check out. The lady behind us went into labor.
Anyway, Mom, here's your change.
Thank you. $35. I only gave you a 20.
Yeah, I know. See, I only bought things that were on sale, and I had a whole bunch of double coupons, and I went to the store on triple coupon day. They came out owing me money.
Hey, that's great, champ. Why can't you do that, Belvedere?
I could, George, but we'd only end up with a lot of things we don't want or couldn't use.
Not necessarily.
Ho-hos. You bought me ho-hos?
Yep, 12 cartons.
What the hell's going on here? Come on, guys, get your butts back to work.
Morning.
Uh-huh.
I, got you this.
Yeah?
Well, you know, you and I, we kind of got off on the wrong foot, and I wanted you to know I was an okay kind of guy, and so are you.
Okay.
Aren't you going to open it? It's a coffee cup.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, sorry I left the seat up.
Casey, to the loading dock. Casey, to the loading dock.
Casey. I'll get it. Warehouse, Owen speaking. Yeah, sure, I can take an order. What do you need? 400 sump pumps. Hey, no problem. We'll ship them right out. You want them gift wrapped? Okay.
What was that all about?
Oh, I just moved 400 sump pumps.
From where to where?
Well, from us to Septic City. If we get them there by 5 o'clock, they'll even waive the volume discount.
Great. There's only one little problem. We don't have any pumps, sump or otherwise. We're back ordered till January.
Oh.
Yeah, so now I have to go back to Septic City and try to clean up your stupid mess, all because you just wanted to play plumber's helper.
Hey, I made a mistake, all right? You don't have to jump down my throat.
Why not? They're going to be jumping down mine.
Look, I'm sorry. I mean, what can I say?
Nothing. You don't have to say a thing, so why don't you just go and
sit over there.
Fat. 328 milligrams. Yeah, sodium. 74 milligrams. Overcooked veggies. Nutritional value, Zippola. I'm sorry, Mr. Belvedere, but I'm gonna have to write you up.
What are you supposed to be? The food police?
No, I'm just going by the Surgeon General's guidelines. Frankly, for this meal, you'd get the chair.
Now, just a minute. Let me remind you that I've cooked for everyone, from Gandhi to Winston Churchill.
Yeah, and they're all dead. Well, at least one thing's edible.
Your sister will be delighted to hear that. She's tie-dyeing a T-shirt.
Go fish.
Please, to be stopping that. You're stinking up whole joint.
No, he is sticking up whole joints.
I am not talking to you until you come down off your low horse.
Reeks. My apartment reeks.
Your apartment?
Yeah.
Is 50-50 split.
Ah, see, now you're getting it. I want your 50 to split.
No way, Habib. Glenn likes it here.
Glenn does not get a vote.
Oh, this is a fine. How do you do it? I plan big party and you want us out.
What party?
Oh, it's big blow-up for all foreign exchange students.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. It's Rimsky-Korsakov's birthday.
Hey, I don't care whose corset Rimsky ripped off. I want you and that car-carrying stink bomb out of here.
Don't hold your nose.
And while we're at it, I thought you said you were going to keep that bearded trash compactor out of my room.
I say a lot of things.
Yeah, well, I take enough abuse at work from hard-hatted Hannah. I don't need to come home to hoof jam on my bedspread. Yeah.
You guys want to keep it down in there?
What are you doing here?
I live here.
What? Since when?
This morning.
All right, let me get this straight. You actually live here?
Mm-hmm. Right next door.
Oh, that's great. No, really, that's terrific. I mean, there must be 1,000 other buildings you could have moved into. Why'd you have to move here?
I didn't see a sign with your name on it. Although I should have recognized your smell.
Hey, it's not my smell. It's the goats.
You're roasting one?
I live with one.
Oh, so that's what you college clowns are into these days.
You know, you really have a big problem.
Yeah? Well, at least I'm paying my own way.
And what is that supposed to mean?
You go to college full-time and can afford this place. You don't need a PhD to figure out Mommy and Daddy are footing the bills.
Well, you know, they help a little, but I do the rest. You're acting like I'm privileged or something.
Master Kevin, your laundry. Chef Wesley has informed me that dinner will be delayed.
Oh. No, look, I think it's a wonderful idea. When he's older, he'll be glad he can cook for himself.
That's assuming they allow him a hot plate in his cell.
What's he making anyway?
He wouldn't let me see. My best guess is he's boiling fish sticks.
I say it's 50-50. We all end up with botulism.
Yeah, now your brother's working very hard on this meal.
Your mother's quite right.
So just spit it in your napkin and I'll whip up something later.
Ladies and gentlemen, and you too, Heather, dinner is served.
You okay, big guy? You left before dessert.
What was it?
Oh, he called it something French. But it had all kinds of chocolate, strawberry sauce, and lots of fluffy whipped cream. It was pretty good.
Yes, well, I wasn't hungry.
Oh, is that why there's 4 empty boxes of Ho-Hos on the ground?
It grieves me to say this, but I think I'm jealous of Wesley.
Why?
It's my own fault. I've grown complacent.
Hey, you're big boned. You can get away with it.
George, I mean I've grown lazy in the kitchen.
Big guy, you're just in a slump. You got to get a bigger lead off first.
George.
And keep your cleats up when you go into your slide.
George,
And try to keep the dirt out of your mouth when you dive for home.
George, I don't know when I've been so moved.
Okay, pal. Just remember, don't let yourself get psyched out before you step up to the plate. The dinner plate, I mean.
You're right, George. That's exactly what I've been doing. I've let that pint-sized Wolfgang Puck scare me out of my own kitchen.
Hey, where are you going?
To hit a home run. Over there. Young Owens,
Yeah?
this kitchen isn't big enough for the both of us.
It isn't big enough for the both of you.
I demand satisfaction.
Huh?
I challenge you to a cook-off.
I don't smell smoke.
Excuse me?
You're banging on my wall, pal. This place better be on fire.
Hey, your music's too loud.
It's heavy metal. It's supposed to be.
Come on, Casey, will you cut me some slack? I've got 2 tests tomorrow. My jerk of a roommate finally took his stupid goat to the drive-in, and now I have to go head-to-head with the wicked witch of the plumbing world.
What's the matter? Are you afraid you might flunk out and have to work for a living?
Casey, I go to school all day. When I come home, I have to study.
Come on, Kevy. I work all day. When I come home, I need to relax.
Okay. Now, I have tried to be nice. But frankly, boss, you are crowding me.
Well, now you know how I feel at work. Owen, I want to talk to you.
I'm standing right here.
Was this your stupid idea?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't you run it by me first?
Well, there wasn't time.
Thanks.
Owens, I don't mind telling you, I thought this was pretty crazy when you came up with it. But by golly, it's beautiful. It's sort of like the Ice Capades.
Mr. Palmer, we're not really going to keep doing this, are we?
Are you kidding? The orders keep flying out of here.
Owens, I'm going to get you for this.
right, Anatole. This is a straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh, relax, Kevin. There are no camels here. Not my goddamn horses.
Listen, I want you, your friends, and their barnyard buddies out of here.
Listen up, Roomy. We're having a party.
I don't give a Hungarian zitherpick what you're having. You're gone.
No.
What did you say?
I said no. You're going to have to make me, homeboy.
No problem. Ouch. Okay, who's next? Come on. That's right.
You are stinking American pigskin.
I'll go along with that stinking part.
What happened to you?
Oh, well, thanks to your little roller skating scheme, I fell and broke my ankle.
Look, I'm sorry.
Not as sorry as I am. I'm going to be out of work for 8 weeks. How am I supposed to pay my rent on workman's comp?
Well, how should I know?
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you started playing roller derby.
Here, why don't you sit down and yell at me?
Fine. Just don't touch me, okay?
Hey, look, I'm just trying to help.
Oh, I think you've done enough already, college boy.
No, what is it with you, Casey? All right, maybe I messed up your foot, but you have been on my case with all this college stuff since day one.
Well, how would you feel if every time you were up for a promotion, some college punk strolled in and took it away from you?
Oh, so that's what this is all about. You think I want your job? I don't want your crummy job.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Rosy Future, but that crummy job is all I've got. All I'm ever gonna get.
Well, look, it's just maybe you should quit blaming college for all your problems and try going there yourself.
Forget it. That's stupid. I can't afford college. I can't even afford to pay my rent.
Yeah. Well, why don't you move in here?
What?
Well, look, I mean, you need a place to stay, and I need a roommate. Besides, boss, I owe you one.
I'd like to tell you to take a flying leap. But frankly, I've got nothing better.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
Okay, but no funny stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't dream of it. And no playing the stereo when I'm trying to study.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, and no overnight guests.
And no overnight goats.
That's my burner.
I have first dibs. It's 9 o'clock and I gotta eat something. It's empty.
We're using everything for the cook-off.
Well, can you hurry up? Dad's starting to gnaw at the table.
We're keeping the judges waiting.
Good food takes time, but I guess you wouldn't know that.
You're going to have to eat those words, you little twit. And they'll taste far better than your food.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
On guard.
Dinner is served.
May the best chef win.
Don't worry, Wesley, I will.
Hey, where'd everyone go?
Oh.
Hi, guys. Boy, a nice stuff. You guys already ate?
Already? It's after 11. You guys can cook till dawn. We went out for some chili dogs.
What about all this food?
Oh, don't worry. We'll just pop it in the microwave and have it tomorrow.
Pop it in the microwave. What a fanciful notion.
Anybody even know where the bicarbonate is?
I'll race you.
Oh. Now we'll never know who's best.
Actually, we wouldn't have anyway. I sabotaged your stroganoff.
Well, to be truthful, I put the fish heads back in your bouillabaisse. Wesley, you didn't do anything to the turkey, did you?
Did you mess with my prime rib?
Never laid a glove on it.
Bet I can eat more than you.
There's one born every minute.
Mr. Belvedere will continue in a moment. I'm not quite sure what's going on at Kevin's apartment, but at least his laundry is no longer in tatters. It did, however, include a pair of lace panties. There's either a healthy, rational explanation for this, or a good movie of the week. As for Wesley, he has conceded that I am the undisputed king of the kitchen. In turn, I magnanimously allowed him to win our grand eat-off.
Mr. Belvedere, I feel sick.
I feel just dandy.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, hints that murder with a homosexual backdrop was behind the USS Iowa tragedy. But apparently none of that happened. How did the story surface?
Monday, when a field trip becomes a matter of life and death, it's MacGyver's greatest challenge.
Following Incredible Sunday, a lesson in lasers leads to an impossible assignment on Mission Impossible.
Your lifeline is seriously dominant. I see something really, really big entering your life.
Good afternoon.
Oh, hey, Mr. Belvedere. This is my friend Ramona.
Oh, hello, Ramona.
Hi. She's into paranormal phenomena. You know, things that have no earthly explanation.
Then she must meet Wesley.
It's time to go.
Where are you off to, ladies?
We're going to a seminar on rebirthing. Hi, guys. Hi, Mr. Bumper Sticker.
Why don't you take her with you? She could use a second chance.
Hi, Ange. What are you doing here?
We're supposed to go to the movies, remember?
No.
Oh, that's probably because I forgot to ask. So you want to?
Well, actually, Ramona and I are going to rebirthing. It's a new age technique of spiritual enlightenment.
Rebirthing sounds neat. All I remember about the first time is a lot of screaming and being dropped on my head.
I knew it. I knew it.
Come on, Heather. We don't want to be late.
That's right. Well, see you later, Ange.
Well, Mr. Bedwetter, I guess it's just you and me.
Guess again.
Hey, Wes, what'd you do to your shoes?
Nothing, just the usual wear and tear. Plus, I put them in the microwave.
Why?
I'm trying to ruin them so Dad will buy me a pair of those Armani high tops.
Yeah, dream on. They cost $120.
When I have to make a quick getaway, I need state-of-the-art equipment.
Forget it, Wes. I never got sneakers like that.
Hey, Westman, have I got something for you? You've been begging me a long time for this, pal.
Why, Father? Whatever could it be?
You ready, buddy?
You bet I'm ready.
Okay, pal. Here you go. Isn't he great?
Hey, Wes, you finally got a dog.
Yeah, finally.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Hey, look, Wes, he's nuts about you.
Of course he is. I just had a hamburger.
Hello, George.
Hey, Wes, show Belvedere your new friend.
Just what we need, another animal in the house.
Hey, tell your mom the news, Wes.
Dad got me a dog.
Oh, that's wonderful, honey. After all this time, I bet you thought we'd never get you one. I know, I'm surprised.
The station sent me to the pound to do a public service announcement. This little guy was only minutes away from the big needle. You know, a one-way ticket to Hound Heaven.
Oh, you poor baby. Come here, Pumpkin. Come here. Oh. That's great. You know, I bet if I took him to the restaurant with me, I would clean up on tips.
What are you going to name him, Wes?
I don't know.
Come on, Wes. You used to think of great names for dogs. Attila, Moammar, Geraldo.
I guess I'll call him Spot.
No doubt in honor of what he'll do to the carpets.
Stay there.
No, the kid sure doesn't seem very excited.
Oh, don't worry, George. Spot's new. He'll take some time getting used to.
You're right, Belvedere. I mean, it took damn near a year to housebreak you.
Oh, where's my ruler? You think you're pretty smart, don't you? You've seen that one 3 times already, okay? Where were you when I really wanted the dog? Now it's too late. Forget it, I'm going to bed. Come in.
Hey, Wes man, you forgot someone.
Dad.
Hey, is that a Christmas card or what? Hey, Marsha, bring the camera.
Come on, Dad.
Marsh, hurry up.
George, what is it? Oh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Well, quick, take a picture.
Hey, I should bring the dog and the camera to the diner, put a chef's hat on the dog, pose him with the customers, and charge $1 a shot.
Okay. Say doggy biscuit.
Doggy bar.
Oh, hello, Heather. Have you been rebirthed as Ramona?
You like it?
Oh, very nice. But where's the broomstick and the pointed hat?
Shake it off, Heather. Spiritual enlightenment isn't for everyone.
That's what I tried to tell Jim and Tammy.
Hi. Anyone want to go to the mall? Sorry, Ange, we can't. We kind of have plans.
Oh, where are you going this time?
The Pittsburgh Psychic Fair.
It'll probably be really boring for you. It's a lot of new age stuff like psychic massage and channeling.
Oh, I know about channeling. You just press the button on the remote control and the picture changes.
Angela, channeling is where a non-reincarnated being speaks through a living person.
Non-reincarnated? You mean like dead?
Or from another planet.
Now, this begins to make sense.
A very hot new spirit guide will be at the fair. He's 6,000 years old. He enters the body of a mystic named Murray Rabinowitz and speaks the wisdom of the ages.
Ask him where I can get a good frozen pizza.
They say it can also help you advance to your next level of development.
Great. I need some new bras.
You know, Heather, I have a feeling that Angela will be right at home at the psychic fair.
Let's go, Ange. Come on, Ramona.
If you see Shirley MacLaine, tell her I still remember that wild night we spent together in 1793.
Okay.
Get around. Come on, don't be frightened. Step right up. Come on. Get close. There's nothing to be frightened of. That's all right. Fellow seekers of enlightenment, please join me in welcoming into my body the ancient intergalactic spirit sage, Weemaforn.
Hey, that's the guy who cuts the cheese down at the deli. That's his day job.
It is my great delight to once again join you wonderful people on the planet Earth. Let me begin by humbly accepting your most profound questions about your never-ending journeys through time and space.
I have a question.
Yes, my dear.
Why does the ice cream truck only come in the summer? Well, sometimes even when it's cold, I get a real urge for a nutty buddy.
I'm a belly belly dancer, and I just can't seem to get my career going.
You guys save my place. I'm gonna get a drink of water.
To actually build your own body.
Heather, Angela is a complete airhead. Let's ditch her.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Angela and I have been best friends since we were little kids.
Oh, Angela, while you were gone, I found out my sister Marsha got a flat tire, and we have to go help her.
She called you guys here?
She called me telepathically. All right, Marcy. All right. We're coming. We better hurry. See you later, Angela.
See ya. Bye. Guess I'll take the bus home.
Wait a minute, I drove.
They ditched me. Boy.
Will you move on? What sort of person makes a good channel?
My friend, the best conduit for a spirit guide is empty-headed. Such a being can begin to channel just like that.
How long have you been in the house?
Couple of hours.
You know, Wesley, for somebody who has wanted a dog all these years, you certainly seem indifferent.
Yeah, well, I always wanted a big floppy dog. One that could be a real friend and rip someone's throat out.
Oh, I must admit, Spot's quite extraordinary.
He's not so special.
Come on, boy.
You're right, Wesley. He can't even pop a wheelie.
Hey, buddy, we gotta have a talk.
Sure, Dad.
You haven't done squat with that dog in 4 days.
I don't think Spot needs any help in that department.
Listen, Wes, this dog is your responsibility. You feed him, you walk him, you carry the pooper scooper. I'm giving you one more chance, otherwise he's out of here.
Yes, sir. Well, Spotty boy, looks like you're walking on thin ice.
Ramona, I still feel really bad about ditching Angela the other night.
Forget her. Everybody's talking about this new spirit guide. He was a 19th century Swedish dairy farmer named Lars Fredriksson.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, everybody. I bring to the planet Earth the blessings of enlightenment from the eternal land of the spirit. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony.
Try, actually.
What do you mean, channeling?
Well, she sits in front of a bunch of people and she gives advice in a funny accent.
Sounds like Dr. Ruth.
It's incredible. She's answering questions about world peace, careers, the stock market.
Not bad for somebody who thinks Canada is where they grow ginger ale.
Isn't it?
You want to help, boy? Here, take this and rip it up. Rip it to pieces. You're sure no party animal. Hey, Spot. Stay. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wesley!
Oh, no. Bad dog.
Just look at all this junk.
He must have been hungry and got into Belvedere's private stash.
Not the ho-hos. Please say it wasn't the ho-hos.
Sorry, Mr. Belvedere.
You beast. How were they?
I must have forgot to feed him again.
That's the last straw, Wes. This dog is out of here.
Dad gave me one last chance and I messed up. I'm sorry I let you down, Spot. I just don't deserve you. Now you have to go back to the pound. Oh, I'll be in my room.
George.
Wait a minute, pal. I can't do it.
Can't do what?
Send Spot back to the pound.
But you said one more chance and he's out of here.
I know.
It's just he's so cute. He loves you so darn much.
So don't worry, West man. Spot's yours forever. And get this stuff cleaned up.
I told you I was going to take you out. Couldn't you wait 1 minute? Spot, I've tried everything to get rid of you. I treat you lousy, you suck up to me more. I don't walk you, you teach yourself to use the toilet. You're driving me crazy. No, I don't want to play pinochle again. You always win. I'm sending you on a little trip to Hollywood. There's this lady out there, Betty White. She really likes animals, and she'll make sure you get a good home. It's nothing against you personally. Maybe if I'd met you a few years ago, I don't know. It's just, well, you ought to be with someone who really wants you and loves you. Hello, Federal Express.
Mr. Belvedere, I'm bored and I'm lonely.
Well, what about your friend, the queen of outer space?
Ramona is now Angela's biggest disciple.
Ah, the blonde leading the blind.
I guess I had this coming after treating Angela so rotten.
You can always make up.
Oh, forget it. I can't even get near her. All these people are begging for her advice.
Oh, I'm sure this will pass. Angela will be her old self in no time.
Hi, Ed. Hello, Mr. Beaverdam.
Sounds like Angela to me.
Oh, it is. Lars's spirit isn't in me right now.
Probably can't fit because of all that hot air.
Hey, don't talk about my spiritual teacher that way. Lars is the healer of humanity and the avatar of enlightenment. Clap and double jointed.
Oh, praise Lars.
Ramona, would you mind waiting in the car? I'll let you brush my teeth later. Oh, thanks.
Come on, Angela. This whole thing is a put-on.
It is not.
Angela, drop it or I'm never going to speak to you again.
Fine, I'll go back to the psychic fair where I'm appreciated.
Well, good. Give my regards to Lars.
You know, I have a feeling you shouldn't be talking to Angela. You should talk to Lars.
Huh?
He may be a dairy farmer, but he seems to know all the answers. Oh, by the way, if you do make contact, tell him we're out of buttermilk.
Wesley's not at the Huffnagels.
Well, try the Knobnosters.
Doesn't Wesley know anyone with a normal name?
Maybe we should call the police.
I tried an hour ago. They said thanks for the warning.
You better have one hell of an explanation, kid.
I lost Spot.
How could you lose Spot? He's always one step behind you.
I guess he didn't like it here anymore, and he sort of left.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. You treated him like a dog. Well, you know what I mean.
Well, let's get in the car and drive around the neighborhood. He can't be far.
Where were you when you lost him?
In my room.
No wonder. You could lose an elephant in that mess.
I hope you're satisfied, mister.
I don't know. Maybe I am.
Hey, what the hell is going on? For years you begged for a dog. We finally go out and get you one that makes Benji look like a moron, and you don't even want him.
So Spot can jump through a hoop. But what about the hoops he made me jump through all those years?
What do you mean?
Every time I asked for a dog, there was always a deal. Get your grades up, keep your room clean, close the casino in the basement. Other kids have dogs just because they're kids.
Well, you're not some other kid. You're our kid. And you live under this roof. And you play by our rules.
I tried, but I couldn't win. One day, I walked into a pet shop and looked at all the dogs and realized that I was never going to get one. So I gave up. Then you come in with Spot, and I'm supposed to jump up and down.
Well, you better keep jumping, pal. You already got one foot in the woodshed.
Yes, sir.
Wes, why didn't you just tell us how you feel?
I couldn't. I was too mad.
So you punished that poor dog?
That's the worst part. I wouldn't let myself like him. But When I was out there looking for him, I was worried that something bad might have happened to him. Then I realized what a great dog he is.
So, what are you going to do about this?
I don't know. I'd do anything to get him back.
I'll consider that a blank check. Hey.
How'd you find him?
I channeled Lassie. After that, the rest was easy.
Lars, it seems like people have shied away from me all during my lifetime on this earth. I mean, what can I do?
Taking a bath might be nice.
Bless you, Lars.
Lars, this is Heather. I would like to know why a certain friend of mine always cheated at jacks when we were 7.
Learning to lose makes the spirit win.
And why that same friend still has the yellow Angora sweater I lent her 3 years ago.
My child, possessions take the mind away from the life of the spirit.
But why did my best friend steal Tommy Rogers from me at that dance in 9th grade?
I did not steal Tommy Rogers. He begged me to dance with him.
Well, you didn't have to.
Oh, sure, like I'm supposed to turn down a total babe.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, what happened to Lars?
Yeah.
He's out milking a cow, so buzz off, Stinky. I just want to know one thing. Why have you been ditching me?
I guess I thought that to make new friends, I had to dump my old ones. But I really missed you, Angela. Even the dumb things you say. Thanks. Did you mean that before when you called me your best friend? Forever and ever, Lars.
Yeah, sure. Let's go get a milkshake.
All right.
Come in. Oh, hello, Wesley. Where's Spot?
Doing my geometry homework. Mr. Belvedere, you knew where Spot was, but you let me go through all that. Was it to teach me a lesson and show me what a despicable, conniving rat I really am?
Of course.
Just checking. Good night.
Wesley, there is one other thing. I understand how you felt about Spot.
You do?
Yes. I felt the same way about you when I first came here.
Huh?
You were little and clever and full of cute little tricks. And I couldn't stand you either.
I thought you liked me.
That was the problem. I did. And since I didn't know how long I was going to be here, I didn't want to get attached.
Now, aren't you glad you stayed?
Oh, indeed. I looked forward to having my breakfast in bed for the rest of my life.
What do you mean?
Remember that blank check? Well, I just filled it in.
You're actually gonna hold me to that?
You better get to bed. The hens lay early.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Angela and Heather appear once again to be best of friends. Angela even promised that if she dies before Heather, she'll visit Heather's body as a spirit. Heather made Angela promise to eat healthy and never play in traffic. Wesley seems to have grown up a bit, as he is honoring his obligations both to his pet and to me.
Wesley! Some Worcestershire sauce.
Do you do windows?
Sunday night following Incredible Sunday, a hostage VIP becomes a hidden pawn in a game of cat and mouse on Mission Impossible. After Arnold Schwarzenegger stars in Raw Deal on the Sunday night movie. Now, stay tuned for Just the 10 of Us.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin. What you got in there?
The world. Now, stay tuned for Just 5.
Can't help it. When somebody talks out loud in the movies, I go nuts.
Yeah, well, that's still no reason to plaster your nachos all over that lady's head.
It was dark. I didn't know she was a nun.
Hey. Don't I get a good night kiss? Hey, wait a minute. I live here. Hey, Case, I don't get it. I mean, we do have a relationship.
We do?
Well, yeah, I think we do.
Why? Just because I've seen you in your Mr. Happy Face boxer shorts? Come on, Kevin, you're letting your imagination run away with you.
Oh? Did I imagine that moment in the movies when I passed you the popcorn? A little baby Colonel fell on my knee. You picked it up and ate it. Now, Freud would call that a sexual overture.
That's just silly. I'm going to bed.
Oh, yeah, well, what about when you tried to grab my milk duds?
Good night.
Snack tease.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, honey, what's wrong?
I don't know. I think my glands are swollen.
Allow me. Glands, anyone?
Oh, there's my carpool for the diner. Bye-bye.
See ya. Hey, Les, if you don't want to go to school, just say so.
I don't want to go to school.
Tough, you're going.
All right, but don't be surprised if I don't come back. At least not in one piece.
Huh?
You know that new family that moved in down the block? The Bozines?
The ones with the bumper sticker that reads, honk if you eat possum.
That's them. They've got a kid about my age, and he says if I walk past their house one more time, he's gonna pull out my eyeballs and show them to me.
I've been tempted to do that myself.
I bet he's just roughhousing because he wants to be your friend.
Well, okay. But if I'm not home by 3:30, call the Marines.
If you're not home by 3:30, I'll change the locks.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Kevin, I'm done with the shower.
Well, I hope you left me a little cold water.
Look, I've been thinking about what you said last night, and you're right. We do have a relationship. Or we should.
We should?
Uh-huh. I mean, I did move in here because we both needed a roommate.
Right.
But we've been living together for 3 months now.
4.
Well, I guess the point is that, well, it was bound to happen sooner or later, so why not now?
Why not? What now?
This. Wait, right here. I'm gonna change into something more interesting.
Great. Casey can call in sick. Carl can take notes for me in class. We can hole up here for a week and just live on love. Must be the champagne.
Kevin!
Wendy. And...
Alan, you were best man at our wedding.
What a surprise. What are you two doing back in town?
Well, all my relatives are here to celebrate my parents' 35th wedding anniversary, and Mom's allergic to Alan, so we can't stay there. And dipsy me, I forgot to make hotel reservations, and there aren't any rooms left in town.
I tried to be mad at her, but I can't. Excuse me.
When we moved to California, you said anytime we were in town, we could stay with you.
I did?
Kevin, you're a doll. And I promise we won't be 1 minute's trouble.
Okay, big boy, your wish is about to come true.
Oh.
Casey O'Connell, Wendy and Alan Schnabel.
Kevin, you didn't tell me we were expecting company.
And you didn't tell me you had a roommate. Such a skinny one.
Well, I guess we all have a lot to catch up on. What happened to the sexy satin thing?
It's in the bedroom with your friends.
Oh, come on, Case, you're not still upset, are you?
Who, me?
Look, I had to let them stay. I mean, Wendy's an old friend of mine from school, and Alan's her husband. He's a bug specialist.
Great. Why didn't they stay at a Roach motel?
All right, Casey, what's the matter? I mean, you said you wanted to sleep with me.
I wanted to and I didn't have to. Now that I have to, I don't want to. Good night.
Hey, don't let a silly thing like this come between us. Come on. I bet they're asleep by now.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little snack to tide Alan and me over till breakfast.
Help me. Somebody please help me.
Good Lord.
Wesley, what happened?
This is all your fault.
Mine?
Yeah. If you hadn't sent me out for donuts, I wouldn't have walked past the new people's house and Jabez wouldn't have ambushed me.
Jabez?
Yeah, Jabez Bozine. His name was stitched on his overalls. I read it right before he did a clog dance on your donuts.
Not my maple cream walnut roll. You must have done something to provoke the attack.
I just walked past their house.
That would have provoked me.
Hey, wait a minute. This kid's older sister, Lulabez Bozine, is in my biology class. She seems pretty nice. Maybe we should go talk to her. Come on, Wes.
Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you at least going to untie my arms?
Perhaps for Christmas.
Kevin, Brecky breakfast is ready.
Great. Thanks.
Come on, I've set a special place for you.
Sure.
I've got to go to work.
Oh, come on, Kevin. You sit right down here, and I'll take care of you.
Apron for briefs?
No, but since I'm an attorney, I thought I could help, and this case is a challenge.
What is it? Defamation of meatloaf?
No, a customer found a hairnet in her chili.
I'd say she had quite a beef.
Well, I've got to run. Say goodbye to everyone for me.
Here comes the walking wounded.
I still can't believe it. Lulabeth seemed like such a nice girl. All we did was knock on her door, and the next thing we knew, we were eating dirt.
Well, at least they fed you.
What happened to you two?
It's those boozing kids down the street. We went over there to be friendly, and instead, they clobbered us.
I'm gonna nip this thing in the bud. Nobody beats up my kids and gets away with it.
Come on, Ed. We don't want to miss this.
Let's move it. It's time these people found out they're dealing with Iron Fist Owens.
Iron Fist a little rusty?
So, anybody up for a movie?
Oh, I hear love stories playing at the campus theater.
How about Gorillas in the Mist?
I don't want to. Why don't we stay in? We'll order pizza.
I have a better idea. Let's play Truth or Fib. You know, that game where you have to tell the truth no matter what you're asked?
Sure, why not?
Okay, Casey and Alan are on one team, and Kevin and I are on the other. Okay, Casey, would you rather jump from the Golden Gate Bridge or be stuck in a pit with a couple of wild boars?
I'll take the bridge.
I'll take the bridge mix.
Come on, Casey, it's your turn to ask me one.
Wendy, if you were on a sinking ship and could save only your mother or your husband, who would you save?
I'd save Kevin.
He isn't one of the choices.
I don't care. I'd still save him.
Wendy, Kevin isn't even on the ship.
Then I don't want to be either.
Wendy, I think it's my turn.
Whatever you say, Kevin. You find a wallet containing $5,000. There is no identification. Do you turn the wallet over to the police, or do you take the money and run away to Tahiti with your old girlfriend who's trapped in a miserable marriage and is dying to get away?
Hey, you're talking about us.
Oh, hush, Alan.
No, it's finally dawning on me.
I've sat here for the last 2 days and watched you throw yourself at this guy right under my nose.
Alan, the only thing that's been under your nose are the 4 basic food groups.
No, you want to know something else? I'll bet you forgot to make those reservations on purpose so we'd have to stay here.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, was I being ridiculous when I heard you call out Kevin's name while we were making love?
I did not.
You did too. Both times. On our honeymoon and on Kevin's birthday. Well, that's it. You may not think I'm much, but I'll bet a lot of girls would kill for a guy like me. I'm out of here.
Oh, Kevin!
Wendy, I'm sure Kevin will be back with Alan any minute.
I can't believe he left like that.
I can.
Look, I know it's wrong, but I can't help myself. I mean, Alan is great and we have a good life, but he doesn't have that wild animal man-boy thing that Kevin has. You know?
No.
I mean that Northwoods Timberwolf quality combined with that chocolate milk smell around his mouth.
Is that what that is? Kevin, any luck?
None. I went to every takeout joint and donut shop in town, and there's no sign of him. Saw Mr. Belvedere, though.
What if something horrible has happened to my husband? How will I make it through the night? Oh, hi, Kevin. Dinner's almost ready.
You heard from Alan?
No, but I'm coping. Thanks for being so concerned.
Sit down. Now look, Wendy, you and I have been friends for years, and I have always loved you as a friend. But only as a friend. There can never, ever, ever be anything physical between us.
All right. I understand.
Good.
And yet, there's a deep, pulsating animal yearning between us. It's a driving bloodlust screaming in the wilderness that must be answered now. Alan!
Kevin. Wendy. I love you too much to see you unhappy, so I'm going to set you free.
You are?
Yeah. Just like I did with my praying mantis Giselle when I had to let her out of her bug jar.
You love me that much?
Well, I guess the best man won. I can't compete with her passionate memories of you.
But nothing ever happened between us.
Oh, come on. This is the most beautiful, desirable woman in the world, and you expect me to believe you never laid a hand on her?
Yes. In fact, I never even really kissed her.
Well, maybe it's time that you did.
What?
If you're willing to blow your whole marriage for this guy, you better make sure there's some chemistry. Go ahead, Kevin, kiss her.
Huh?
Yeah, Kevin, listen to the lady.
What the hell?
That's it?
You call that a kiss? This is a kiss.
Oh, Alan.
What?
Let's go home.
Ooh.
I'm sorry if I caused you guys too much trouble. I guess when the honeymoon ended, my silly fantasies of Kevin took over.
I'm glad you guys are back together.
You know, Kevin may not be my fantasy anymore, but he's a great guy. He's been looking for someone like you for a long time. I'm glad he's found you. Come on, honey buggy.
Well, I guess they really do love each other. Just like us. I mean, kind of like us. Sort of like us.
Kevin, we have to talk.
Oh, no. No, you don't. Every time a woman says we have to talk, it's the big kiss-off.
Kevin.
No, I'm not listening to this.
Kevin, you're a really nice guy.
Oh, that is even worse than we have to talk. I don't want to be a nice guy. I just want a relationship. Is that too much to ask?
You deserve someone who thinks as much of you as Wendy does. Somebody who really loves you. I wish that somebody was me. But it isn't.
I see.
Hey, come on, look at the bright side. I mean, at least I paid my half of this month's rent.
Yeah, well, I guess that's something.
Hey. Bye, Kevin.
You see.
If you'd like to be a guest on The Love Connection, please send a self-addressed stamp to...
Are you sure this powwow with the bozines is going to work, Belvedere?
You can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar.
Well, I say we put a landmine under the welcome mat.
What makes you think they'll wipe their feet?
Nevertheless, I have prepared a feast of shoot fly pie, possum tartare, and moonshine mousse. I'm sure they'll love it. Greetings! And welcome in the name of peace.
Take off your hats. We wasn't born in the barn.
I was. And now look, this violence malarkey's got to stop. I mean, what did we ever do to make you mad at us?
Well, sir, you and your young'uns traipse clean across our property every blessed day of the week without a by your leave. I'd call that ornery.
We were just walking on the sidewalk.
What's a sidewalk? The Publishers Clearinghouse people never said nothing to us about no sidewalk.
You on the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes?
We couldn't believe it happened to us.
Regardless, just because the sidewalk runs past your house, it doesn't mean you own it. Anyone can walk on it.
Nobody's allowed to do nothing without what I say so.
Someone will have to die.
I lost the hairnet case, which cost the diner $4,000 in damages. Then this huge party comes into the diner, runs up a $100 tab, and stiffs me on the tip. I could kill someone.
Marsh, this is the Bozine family. They live down the block.
We's the ones been whooping on your family.
Whooping?
We didn't want to upset you.
Yeah, Dad said you had enough stuff to take care of.
The day has not come when Marsha Owens can't take care of her family first. If I ever find out that you ignorant sodbusters have so much as looked at my family cross-eyed again, I will curse you with enough litigation to make Watergate look like a picnic!
Help me, Lord, she be speaking in tongues.
Jesus, she witch!
Oh, please, call off your hate. We'll go play Matt the Skunk Holler and never vex you again. Quick, Beulah Bears, grab the youngins.
Let's take the sidewalk.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Had beaten them down. The siege of the Bozines has finally ended, thanks to Mrs. Owens. She may have lost the hairnet case, but she won the respect and admiration of her family. Since the abdication of his roommate, we've seen a lot more of Kevin. I must say he seems a bit lost. These Owens men certainly are at the mercy of their women folk. But then, we're all at the mercy of some woman.
I love you, Mrs. Fields.
I'm Jeff Greenfield. Later on Nightline, remember El Salvador, the death squads, guerrilla attacks, the warnings of another Vietnam? An election this weekend could bring it all back.
Sunday at 7, join host Mary Hart as Great Circuses of the World presents the best from Brazil, Germany, and Luxembourg.
Yeah, he's upstairs locked in his bedroom.
Again? Are you sure?
That's where the trail of crumbs stopped.
You've been spending a lot of time up there lately.
Here, I'll get that.
It'll be really fun. Oh, I don't know, Ange. It just seems really weird going to a drive-in without a guy. I mean, we'll actually have to watch the movie.
Oh, it's a great double feature. Gandhi and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I heard one of them even won an Oscar.
Okay, I'll go.
Great. See you after dinner.
All right.
Bye, Mr. Boomerang.
Hey, Slick.
Wow, Wes, you're really dressed to kill.
Oh, please don't give him ideas.
Relax, I'm just going bowling.
Oh, yeah? Is Denise going to be there?
Hey, how'd you know about her?
Wes, every morning for the past week, you've spelled her name in your alphabet.
Somebody's got a girlfriend. Somebody's got a girlfriend. Somebody's got
Oh,
a
Lord.
girlfriend.
Please don't let him breed.
Hey, give me a break, will you? It's my first real date. Sort of.
Hey, Wes, want a little tip from the master? When you're bowling, if she happens to get a strike and she jumps up in the air,
Yeah?
don't say, I see London, I see France, I see Denise's underpants.
I'll keep that in mind. I better get going.
All right, knock 'em dead, Wes.
Hey. Wait a minute. You're not going anywhere, young man. We just got a call from Grandma Huffnagel.
How could you do it, Wes? Taking pictures of that sweet old lady buck naked in a therapy pool.
They're for a report on growing old in America.
Forget it, pal. You're grounded.
Oh, no, Dad, any night but tonight.
Well, maybe next time you'll think before you pull a stunt like this.
Boy, I can't believe I got in trouble just for taking this.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Come on, Marsh. You're always begging me to take you to the theater.
Yeah, but why can't we see Phantom of the Opera or Les Miserables?
What are you going to see?
Raymond Burr in Dancing.
Hey, are you guys taking the Porsche?
Oh, honey. You know we're going to a bad part of town, so we're taking your father's car.
So, Mom, you think I can borrow your car? Me and Ange are going to the drive-in.
I don't think so.
Hey, remember, Belvedere, Wes doesn't leave this house.
Oh, don't worry. I've got some fresh alligators for the moat. I thought you'd been sent to your room.
Mr. Belvedere, it's Saturday night, my first co-ed bowling party, and I'm stuck here with you. Is that fair?
Not to me.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. You were young once, a long, long time ago. Couldn't you look the other way?
Wesley, I sympathize with your plight. But your father's put his foot down.
Great. Would you let me off the hook for a box of scooter pies?
Good night, Wesley.
I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air.
Pucker up, Denise. There's only a pane of glass between you and the man you love.
Someone made me drop my ducky.
Boy, you don't trust me at all, do you?
Of course I trust you to do exactly the opposite of what you are told. Now get to bed. I'm forever blowing a bubble, pretty bubbles in the air.
Wesley T. Owens is not whipped yet. Spot, I'm gonna need your help.
Wesley, I brought you a little surprise. Wesley, wouldn't you like some hot cocoa?
Thanks, Mr. Belvedere. I'm really tired, so I'm in bed already. I guess I'll see you in the morning.
Well, my little flea bag. Looks like Wesley didn't teach you to change the battery. The scoundrel hot-wiring my alarm system. I'll bring him back and turn him into soup. Keys. I shall have to take the silly Porsche. I haven't driven one of those since that wild night in London with Joan Collins. Now, which side of the road is it? The left-hand side or the right? Maybe I should call Joan.
Come on, honey. It wasn't that bad.
I wanted to see Raymond Burr dance, not his understudy.
Oh, no. I thought Rod Steiger was really good.
Well, let's go to bed.
Oh, I'll be right up. I just want to go say goodnight to Wolfgang.
Who?
My Porsche.
Hi, Dad. How was the play?
Okay. How's the driving?
Oh, it got rained out, so we went to a bar and picked up sailors.
What?
Dad, I'm kidding. We hung out at Angela's.
She did it! She actually took the Porsche!
Hi, Mom.
Not now. I can't believe that girl. She knows how I love that car. I told her not to take it, but she did. And in the pouring rain, I tell you, when I get my hands on your daughter, I'm good. Heather, you didn't take my Porsche?
No.
Well, if you didn't, who did?
I tell you, Spotty, never trust a woman. Denise kissed up to me, hogged all my french fries, and then left with Pete Raffin.
Honey.
Wes. Champ?
Oh, hey, Dad. What time is it?
Better get up. We have to go to the hospital.
Mr. Belvedere's been in a car accident.
You heard anything?
Yeah, the cop said he skidded in the rain and wrapped the Porsche around a tree.
Oh, my God.
All I know is Mr. Belvedere's in critical condition.
Are you the Owens family?
How is he okay?
I know this is hard for all of you, but Mr. Belvedere has suffered a closed injury to the head.
Oh, no, a closed injury. My God, a closed injury. What's a closed injury?
Closed means there's no serious fracture. However, he is in a coma. Now, it's possible he can make a full recovery.
Possible?
It's also possible he won't come out of it.
Ever?
I wish I had better news. Are you folks relatives?
He's our housekeeper. He's been with us forever. Well, not forever. It just seems like forever. I mean,
Doctor, can we see him now?
Yes, but just for a minute.
Thank you.
well, I guess we should go on in.
Come on, Wes. I'm not going. I don't want to see him like that.
It's okay, honey. We understand. Morning. So, did you two get any sleep?
Us neither.
I just kept thinking of Mr. Belvedere lying there in that hospital.
Well, I don't get it. Where the hell was he going anyway?
I don't know. How about you, honey? Did he tell you where he was going?
No. He, never said anything about that.
It's funny. I almost expect a big guy to walk in and ask us what we want for breakfast.
Good morning. Now, what would everybody like for breakfast?
I guess I'll whip up something.
That's a frightening notion. What's the matter with everyone? You look like someone died.
Not exactly.
Angela, what are you doing dressed up like the Good Witch of the North?
My name isn't Angela. It's Angel.
Of course, you're Angel and I'm Mr. Birdbath.
No. You're not Mr. Birdbath. Your name is Lynn. Dear, dear Lynn.
Heather, I'm afraid the squirrel's out of the cage again.
I'm afraid they can't hear you or see you.
Oh, what's going on?
Hi, guys.
Hi, Kev. Did you check out the Porsche?
Yeah,
How does it look?
like it just went 10 rounds with Godzilla.
Just can't believe this happened to poor Mr. Belvedere.
Something happened to me?
His condition's the same.
My condition? What condition?
Well, he must have taken a hell of a bang on the head.
Bang on the head. Posh. Rain.
Is it coming back to you now?
Yes. Wesley, you snuck out. I took the Porsche to get you. That stupid pizza truck cut me off. They never go that fast when I order them.
Honey, what's wrong?
I don't know. I just felt a blast of hot air. I don't feel too good.
Where am I?
Can't you guess?
If I'm with you, it's probably hell.
Actually, it's kind of a waiting room
Waiting for what?
to see if you come out of your coma.
I'm not in a coma. I feel fine.
I'm afraid you're quite ill. See?
Oh, my. Oh, I do look pale. And they say the camera adds 10 pounds.
Cigars, cigarettes, ding-dongs. Cigars, cigarettes, ding-dong.
Ding dong. Thank you. I could learn to like this place.
I knew you'd come around.
Wait a minute, what am I saying? I don't want to die, especially not in Beaver Falls. I've been through the Blitz, frostbite, even cannibals. But I'll be damned if I'll be done in because Wesley disobeyed my orders. Sorry about the damned part.
Well, if you can prove your presence on Earth is essential to another life, you might get off on a technicality.
Of course I'm essential. You never saw the Owens before I got there. And I can't imagine what they'd be like if I were gone. Maybe I can.
Hey, close the door, will you? There's a draft.
So did you look for work today?
Why should I? You got 3 jobs.
I'm out of here.
Where are you going?
The fleet's in. I'm going to the dock.
Say hello to all the guys over at the tattoo parlor.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. We're home from prison.
Hey, champ.
10 years in solitary, and that's all I get?
I hope you at least learned a trade this time.
Sure did. In fact, I made something for you.
One old bag. He sure got you pegged, Mark.
Aren't you flattering yourself just a teensy-weensy bit?
Not at all. Now, if you'll just point me to the door.
Not so fast, dear Lynn. That was just your version. Now let's see what the Owens family is really doing.
Now, that must be your mom.
Yeah, and she's driving a beat-up old bug.
Hey, what's with the car, Marsh?
Like it?
Well, what about the Porsche?
Oh, I sold it.
Huh? Why?
Because it represented everything that was wrong with my life. Everything that was stupid and pointless. It's just... I stopped by the hospital today to see Mr. Belvedere. And I started talking to this poor family in the waiting room. They were having a problem with their medical insurance. They were desperate. They couldn't afford a lawyer. And I solved the problem. And then it hit me. I mean, why I've been studying law all those years was to help people. So I quit my dumb singing waitress job and got myself hired at Legal Aid.
That's great, Marty.
Congratulations.
So what are they paying you?
Oh, a little less than my tips at the diner.
Well, that's great. My wife becomes a lawyer and I end up losing money on the deal.
They don't even miss me.
Of course they do. They're simply getting on with their own lives while waiting for a decision on yours.
Am I still lying in that dreary hospital?
There you are. Snuggy as a buggy in a ruggy.
Oh, look. There's the get well card. Get well, we can't make it without you. There, you see. My presence is essential.
It's signed Donut World.
Oh, piddly poop.
Take heart, dear, dear Lynn.
Just for once. Couldn't you call me Mr. Boxer Shorts?
Hey, Westman.
Are you coming with us to see Mr. Belvedere?
No, I've got homework.
Don't you think he would like it if you were there with him?
I don't know.
Look, pal. I know this may be hard on you, but there might be something you want to say to Mr. Belvedere. Just in case.
Just in case what?
Well, I mean, there's a chance he might not make it.
I don't want to hear this.
Hey, Wes, you okay?
Just leave me alone, will you?
Wes, what's with you anyway? Why won't you ever go to the hospital?
I just don't want to, so get off my case.
No, you've been acting really weird ever since all this stuff happened.
So?
So I know you. There's something going on.
Ask him about his bowling game.
Hey, you went bowling that night, didn't you?
Huh?
You snuck out and Mr. Belvedere took Mom's car to look for you. Right?
All right, it's all my fault. Because of me, Mr. Belvedere wrapped the car around a tree, and now he's laying in the hospital in a coma.
Well, don't you think you should tell Mom and Dad?
Why? It's not going to help Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley, it's up to you to do the decent thing. You look awfully good on my record up there.
You're not a little kid anymore, Wes. It's about time you start taking responsibility for all the rotten stuff you do.
Forget it. Just leave me alone.
Apparently, I didn't change him that much after all.
Anything new?
We're still waiting to see the doctor.
What's that, Dad?
Ah, a box of ding-dongs, just in case the big guy wakes up.
Hey, Doc, what's going on?
Has there been a change in his condition?
Yes, and I'm afraid it's not good. His blood pressure has dropped. This is just a non-scientific observation, but he doesn't seem to be fighting this thing as hard as he was. It's like he doesn't care anymore.
Oh, honey, I'm so glad you came.
Don't be too sure.
What do you mean, pal?
I know where Mr. Belvedere was going when he had his accident.
Where?
To the bowling alley. To get me. I snuck out.
You what?
I'm sorry, everybody, and I know you all hate me, but I have to see Mr. Belvedere alone before you do whatever you're going to do to me. Hi, Mr. Belvedere. Boy, I really screwed up this time. Usually I'd come to you and you'd call me an obnoxious twit and we'd both feel better. But not now. Can't believe you're just lying here like this. Because of me. Because you cared about me. If I told you this some other time, you'd probably laugh or make fun of me. But you're my best friend. I know you don't believe it because I act like such a creep. But I don't know what I'd do without you. I'm scared, Mr. Belvedere. I'm so sorry. Please come back. I love you.
Wesley, you're standing on my tube.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
It's been a week since I officially rejoined the world of the living. My doctor has given me a clean bill of health and told me I may return to my daily routine with a vengeance. Wesley T. Owens, the party's over. Come in. Hello, dear.
Hi, look who I brought. How are you feeling, Mr. Brontosaurus?
Heavenly.
Tomorrow at 8, the Impossible Missions Force uses voodoo tactics to break up a Louisiana kidnap ring on Mission Impossible. Then a government sting operation falls apart on a man called Hawk.
Give me that, you bloodworm.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, Wes, what's up?
Fine. Now they're double teaming me.
Mr. Belvedere, this is Craig Larrabee.
How'd you do?
Hi.
He just moved here from Texas.
I lived there a month, and before that it was Alaska, Venezuela, and Saudi Arabia.
Are you wanted by the law like Wesley?
My dad drills for oil, and we never stay in any place too long.
Well, next time you move, take him with you.
Come on, Craig.
Wesley, don't forget you have some leaves to rake.
Oh, I can't. I'm supposed to tutor Craig. My English teacher asked me to get him up to speed.
If there's anything you want to know about literature, I am an expert.
Yeah, and he does a great impression of Moby Dick.
Hey, let's look for that hot Cher video. I hear she has a new tattoo.
Craig, Mrs. Bunger assigned us a book report.
All right. What book are you doing?
A Tale of Two Cities. It's really cool and bloody, and everybody gets their heads cut off.
Wow, you're really into this, Wes. I bet you could dash your book report off in 10 minutes.
Well, I've never actually timed myself.
Hey, maybe. Nah, forget it.
What?
Well, maybe. You could dash one off for me. It would really help me catch up with all my studying.
I don't know.
Look, Wes. My dad can get us tickets to the U2 concert on Saturday night. But I have to have all my homework done. And if you help me out on this paper, we could be sitting front row center.
George, what are you doing to my kitchen?
Well, about once a year I get a craving for tapioca pudding.
Are you going to take a bath in it?
Come on, big guy. Give it a taste. It really goes down smooth.
Not bad.
Har, har, har.
What is your secret ingredient? Tabasco sauce?
Oh, 150 proof rum. Are you okay?
No, it's just that I have a nervous stomach.
Nervous? If I was your stomach, I'd be terrified.
Your feeble wit doesn't help.
You know, my father used to have pains like that. And he had an ulcer.
Funny how it follows you around. Ah.
Hey, big guy, how much of that antacid you been chugging down?
Oh, don't worry, George. Everything's under control.
Dr. Hodes thinks that Mr. Belvedere has an ulcer.
I think Dr. Hodes is a charlatan.
Now, there's no point denying it, Mr. Belvedere. The pictures don't lie.
What pictures?
These.
Oh, my God! What is it?
Mr. Belvedere's stomach.
Looks like they used a wide-angle lens.
This is the ulcer, this inflammation of the stomach lining.
You know, this is kind of fascinating in a really gross and disgusting way. What's this?
It looks like a Louisiana license plate.
I'm glad you're all having so much fun at my expense.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Belvedere. And believe me, we're all going to help you get better.
Uh-oh.
Can't believe it. Mrs. Bunker just gave me a D- on my book report.
The old battle axe? She gave me an F.
Uh-oh. Battle axe at 12 o'clock.
Hello, children.
Hello, Mrs. Bunker.
Craig, you left your math book in my class.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Bunger.
Oh, and I wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed your book report. And yours, Wesley, was also competent. But I'm very disappointed in the rest of you. You've been fiddling while Rome burns.
Who's been fiddling? I can't even play kazoo.
I can play the cello.
So I'm gonna let you buy me lunch, Trobo.
Thanks.
Boy, you've only been here a week and you've already got Bunker figured out. What's your secret?
I told her she had great legs. See you guys later.
Boy, he's really smart. So cool.
Well, he's not all that great.
What do you mean?
Well, I really shouldn't say, but I sort of wrote his report for him to help him out.
You did? I'm shocked.
Hey, don't rat on me, okay?
I'm shocked that you do such a sweet thing for a relative stranger, but not for a very special friend. Who'd be very, very appreciative.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin.
These cold-cut heroes are great. Especially with the Bermuda onions, the provolone, the Russian dressing just dripping.
Kevin!
Oh, yeah, I heard about your ulcer thing. So, how are your strained turnips?
Here you go, big guy. We got you some great grub at the store.
Grub! My favorite!
Yogurt, watercress, rice cakes, tofu squares.
We also got you this pamphlet, 101 Ways to Prepare Cottage Cheese.
I shall treasure it always.
You know, big guy, you're taking this a lot better than I thought.
That shouldn't surprise you, George. My English character has taught me the value of self-discipline. Speaking of that, it's It's time to indulge in another English tradition.
Hi. What are you doing? What's the matter? Mr. Belvedere's going to drink tea. He can't do that.
Why not?
Well, it's bad for your ulcer. I read it in your medical brochure.
She's right. Tea is chock full of caffeine. I can be murder on your stomach lining.
Bourgeois, I'm not going to forego tea.
You don't have to. There are herbal teas you can drink.
Well, yeah, like Floral Sunset and Lullaby Spice.
I'd rather drink motor oil.
Suit yourself, but regular tea is a no-no.
Here, make yourself some cottage cheese soup.
How's it going, Marjorie?
I got an A- on our paper.
I must have been a little tired.
Hey, Wes.
Trouble, Lewis.
Owen. I thought we were friends.
Huh?
Friends don't write book reports for other people that throw off the class curve.
Word gets around, doesn't it?
Tell you what, I'll let you write my next paper, and I'll tell my pals on the wrestling team not to twist you up like a pretzel.
You're all heart, Lewis.
Don't tell anyone. Come on, Trouble. I'll let you buy me lunch. Swell.
This report stuff is getting out of hand.
Hey, Wes. Hey, March.
Hey, Craig.
Hi.
Thought you might like this, Wes. In Excess in Concert.
Whoa, how much do I owe you?
You don't have to pay me. It's yours.
But, Craig...
Hey, Wes, we're buddies, right? Maybe you can help me out with another report sometime.
I so missed you, old friend.
No, I heard noises. They're coming from downstairs.
Be careful.
I thought you were a burglar. What are you doing up? Hey, you ain't trying to cheat on your diet, are you? Well, I know this diet stuff is tough to take, but you gotta stick with it. There's no substitute for health. Strange place to floss your teeth.
Hello? Oh, hi, Lewis. A paper in War and Peace by Thursday? I'll get back to you. Come in.
Hello, Wesley. Are you all right? You haven't been pestering me lately.
I've been working kind of hard.
Yes, and you should be rewarded. So I bought you some yummy tea.
I don't drink tea.
Oh. Too bad. Well, it's a shame to let all this go to waste.
Good boy, Spot. Mr. Belvedere, put that down. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Look, I told you I'm not taking any more clients. Thanks, I already have Super Bowl tickets on the 50-yard line.
Hey, Wes, when are you going to come up for some air?
Sometime in July. Unless everyone goes to summer school.
Hey, you got any rejects for me? I don't have to get an A every time.
Just get off my back, Craig.
Hey, come on. Friends help each other out.
You're going to have to write this one yourself.
But you're so much faster than I am, and you're way hip to what Bunger wants.
Sorry.
I thought we were friends here, and now you're helping everybody else out, but you're just dumping me?
Look, I'll get to it if I can. Can you hand me that copy of War and Peace? It's on the bed.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
This is Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, right. Sorry.
This is Franny and Zooey.
Oh, hey, give me a break.
What's the matter with you? Can't you read? Can't you? Hey, you're not kidding. You really can't read.
Just forget it. I'm out of here.
So that's why you've been getting me to write your reports and skipping class and stuff.
Yeah.
You're a bigger con artist than I am.
Hey, you think this is easy? Doodling in my notebook trying to make it look like I'm writing? Or bringing a tape recorder to class and hoping the batteries don't run out?
Why didn't you just learn how to read?
I did, in the 2nd grade. And then my dad started bouncing all over the place and never had a chance to catch up.
There are special classes you can take.
Yeah, with a bunch of 6-year-olds. Anyway, if I let anybody find out about this, they'd think I was stupid.
I don't think you're stupid. You're smart enough to fool me.
So?
So all you have to do is learn how to read. And I think I know how you can do it.
Look, I'm not Einstein. You're going too fast for me.
You were doing great.
Yeah, right. Dick, Jane, and Spot. See Spot run. Like that's real life.
It is around here.
Well, forget it. I've just been wasting my time. I quit.
You can't. We have to read our reports in front of Bunger's class tomorrow. What are you going to do?
Oh, goody. The Rat Patrol.
We were so worried about you.
Oh.
We know it's almost 4 o'clock. You must want some tea.
Really?
Well, then, here you go.
Oh, my. I don't understand.
Now, just relax, Heather. Pour him some tea.
Here you go.
Now, just lean in and smell the aroma. Breathe in the steam. Yummy, isn't it?
Yes.
You'd like some, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Bad, Mr. Belvedere, bad!
What are you doing?
Aversion therapy. We're gonna make you hate the sight of teeth.
That is ridiculous.
Exactly.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because we love you.
Well, I guess that's enough punishment for one day. Go ahead, take your reward.
Belvedere!
You are maniacs, both of you. You make Wesley look like Santa Claus.
As you know, today is book report day. And now, who would like to read theirs first? Craig's work has been excellent recently. Where is he? There you are, Craig. You may favor us with a recitation.
Huh?
I'd be happy to read mine, Mrs. Bunger.
No, Wesley. It's probably smut.
Yes, ma'am.
You may sit. And you, Craig, may begin.
Well, I'm not very good in front of an audience.
We're all your friends here.
Yeah, well, I, kind of have this sore thing.
Craig, read it or weep.
This is a book report about a book called The Little Engine That Could. He read a baby book.
Now, who needs this?
Craig, come on, cut him some slack.
We can't read.
Well, at least he's doing his own work, which is more than I can say for a lot of people.
Wesley, what are you saying?
I'm saying that there are some people who can read but don't have the brains to do it. And there are other people who can't read but have the guts to do something about it.
I think you and I have something to discuss after class. You may sit. And now, Craig, you may continue.
Look, do I have to? It's so dumb.
I'll be the judge of that. And if any one of you makes a sound, it'll be your last.
I liked the train because I know how it felt. No one thought it could get over the hill, but it tried real hard and made it anyway.
I cannot go on much longer, George. I just got to have my tea. My British blood cries out.
Easy, big guy. Let's watch a little TV.
Oh, all right. What's on?
Now, let's see. Here's a documentary, good, on the Teapot Dome scandal. Well, what about Wall Street Week? They're discussing T-bills.
No, they're not. What's this?
This is that old movie, Tea and Sympathy.
This is a bloody conspiracy.
Refreshing iced tea, anyone?
Mrs. Owens.
Sugar? Lemons? Caffeine?
Hey, relax. What about a pillow?
My, oh my, George, that's quite a tea bag.
Hi, I'm back from Disneyland.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout.
George, make them stop.
Hey, fool, who you calling George? I'm Mr. T.
Everybody! Picture you upon my knee. Tea for two and two for tea. Me for you and you for me alone. We will raise a family.
And all of us will drink your tea. Hey, wake up, big guy, wake up.
Yeah, what?
You were yelling horrible, horrible. Were you having a nightmare?
No, George. I was dreaming about your golf pants.
Where are you going?
Where I shall never have any more nightmares.
Oh, Belvedere, please don't go away.
Stay back! I shall have tea, even if I have to flap my arms and fly to London.
Talk about a jumbo jet.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Well,
Wesley's friend Craig is now enrolled in remedial reading classes, freeing Wesley to do what he does best, serve detention. But his sentence was commuted because he acted so nobly in the cause of literacy. Meanwhile, I just flew in from England, and boy, are my arms tired. Happily, my doctor says I'm well enough to resume drinking tea in moderation. He attributes my recovery to diet. But I wonder if it has more to do with the 3 weeks Wesley spent writing, tutoring, and leaving me alone.
Mr. Belvedere, be careful if you take a bath tonight. My alligator's in the tub.
Well, that answers that.
Augustine, ach, du liebe Augustine, ja.
So, Carl, I take it you had a good date with that German stewardess.
How can you tell?
Well, usually you come in singing Eleanor Rigby.
Look, Ilsa is one hot lady, and she's nuts about me. We're going out again tomorrow night.
Ooh, 2 dates with the same woman? Wow, shouldn't the local news be in on this?
You've never seen me operate, but now that we're roommates, you're in for quite an education.
I'd rather have half the rent.
Take Ilsa, for example. Now, last week was date 1, the icebreaker. Tonight was date 2, the sensitive dinner.
Uh-huh. And what's date 3?
Ba-ba-ba-boom.
You show her how to vacuum?
Oh, boy, I hope after all this work these cookies sell at the bake sale.
Why didn't you just ask Mr. Belvedere to make them like last year? They were gone in 10 seconds.
That's because he ate them all.
Well, how are they coming along? Not that you could ever make cookies like Mr. Belvedere.
I wouldn't be too sure.
How very amusing.
I've even got a name for them. Belvedere's Bodacious Biscuits. So, what part do you want?
Ooh, I'll take the tummy.
But then there's practically nothing left.
I'd have named some desserts after you, but they've already got Twinkies and ding-dongs.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, where have you two been?
We saw Bambi.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, no, not the movie. Bambi Bernstein and the Beaver Falls Sound Machine.
Hey, you want a nightcap?
No, I'm tired.
Hey, come on, Marsh, the night is young. And I could go for some good times with a hot lady.
Well, maybe Bambi has a midnight show. Good night, George. Good night, Mr. Belvedere.
Good night, Mrs. Owens.
You know, lately I get the feeling Marsha's lost interest. If you know what I mean.
Not exactly.
Well, do I have to spell it out for you?
Well, I'm sure if you did, you'd spell it wrong.
Forget it.
George, are you trying to tell me that your romantic life has become stale?
Yeah. S-T-A-I-L.
I thought so. Well, if your love life has become boring, try some new surroundings.
Like what?
Well, how about the library? Then you can learn to spell while you're at it.
And kitchen glove. Then I have to fix Mrs. Cicchini's radiator, and then I have 2 finals to study for.
She's bringing her roommate for you.
Yeah, but I gotta change clothes. So, what's her name?
Ava. She works with Ilsa.
You mean she's a stewardess?
Yep.
All right. So where are we gonna take her?
Oh, look, Kev, this is my 3rd date with Ilsa, and you know what that means.
You finally pay?
Look, I'm taking Ilsa back to her apartment, and you can take Ava wherever you want. It's them. Ilsa!
God, my Liebchen. Oh, you must be Kevin, Carl's lonely friend.
I told her all about you.
Thanks, Carl.
Ava's going to love you. You're just her type.
Oh, yeah? Well, I have a feeling she's going to be just my type, too.
Sorry I'm late, but I had to fight some Dummkopf over a parking place. The weightlifting training really paid off.
This is Ava.
Oh, boy.
Hey, your cookies were a big hit.
What are you talking about?
I sold all 6 dozen at the bake sale. One lady bought 2 to keep crows out of her garden.
Well, at least it's all over.
Not quite.
Why are you baking more of those ridiculous cookies?
I'm going to market you worldwide.
What?
Belvedere's Bodacious Biscuits. By the time I finish covering the town with these, you'll be more famous than Amos.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere. My, what strange cookies. But they look just like...
They're gingerbread men.
Hey, Marsha, you want to go to Makeout Point?
Are you crazy? It's freezing outside.
Well, I thought we could cuddle up under a blanket and, Never mind.
You know, George is acting awfully peculiar.
How can you tell?
I hope he's okay. Maybe he should have a brain scan.
I doubt they'd find anything. Anything wrong, I mean.
What's his problem?
You.
Me?
Yes, he thinks that you're bored with him. So I advised him to try different venues for your romantic escapades.
Oh, well, that explains the dancing in your bedroom.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, and him wanting me to play Tarzan and Jane in the basement.
What have I started?
Well, now that I know what he's up to, maybe I'll cooperate.
Carl, buddy, best friend. You didn't meet.
Oh, a couple of stewardesses got sick. She had to work a flight to Dusseldorf.
Tough break.
For you, too. They need you on the flight.
Oh, gee, that's too bad, really. Well, I'll see you.
Well, we still have our ride to the airport all to ourselves.
Oh, no, see,
Oh, Ilsa, those ruby lips, that golden hair. You can fly me anywhere.
Warming up for Valentine's Day?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I brought back some of Kevin's tapes. By the way, who is that lady carrying Kevin out over her shoulder?
Oh, that's Ava. At least he's making body contact.
What's wrong, Carl?
Well, why is it whenever I get my hopes up about someone, it always fizzles out?
Because you're a dweeb.
Thanks a lot.
Come on, I'm trying to cheer you up.
Yeah, right.
Look, whenever I'm down, I try to think of something really great. Like, Bruce Springsteen jumping off stage and sweeping me up in his arms and carrying me away.
At this point, that doesn't sound half bad.
Come on, let's go for a walk. Grab a slice of pizza.
I don't take charity.
I'm buying.
I like anchovies.
George, I've never been more embarrassed in all my life.
Oh, but you gotta admit it was different.
What have these twits done now? What happened?
Oh, George had this crazy idea. We were supposed to be total strangers who meet in a bar.
Good Lord, it's worse than I thought.
So we get all dressed up, and I go up to Marsha and say, "Can I buy you a drink?"
There's an original line.
So I say, sure. That'll be $200 for the slow gin fizz. Next thing I know, this plainclothes cop slaps the cuffs on me.
He should have thrown a net over both of you. I'm sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
I'm gonna take these clothes off. Oh.
I'm sorry I got you into trouble.
Hey, it beats falling asleep to Johnny Carson.
Not believe the night I had.
Not only will I not believe it, I won't listen to it. Good night.
Hey, Kev.
Oh, hi, Heather. Hey, listen, sorry about rushing past you before, but Ava was in a hurry.
Yeah, I didn't know you went for the strong, silent type.
Oh, it was the worst date of my life.
Wow, that's really saying something.
Yeah, so where have you been?
On a date. Well, it wasn't really a date. It was more of a thing.
A thing?
Well, you know how sometimes there's somebody you never really notice, but you spend some time with them and they turn out to be okay, even sensitive, even nice?
No.
Well, that's what happened to me. And you know, maybe this could really turn into something.
Heather, that's great. So who is this guy?
Here you go, Heather. You forgot your purse.
Oh, thank you, Carl. I don't know what I'm going to major in when I go to college. English or history or business or astronomy. Something along those lines.
Yeah, I'm a senior. I still haven't figured out what my major is yet. I'm thinking of becoming a guidance counselor.
This was really a nice evening, Carl.
Yeah, for me too.
Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, is it a little late to be out?
Oh, actually, I've stayed out a lot later than this.
Not you. Come on, young lady. It's a school night.
Who are you calling a young lady?
Yeah, Kev, where do you get off telling her?
Kevin!
Hey, come on. Your date was over. What's a big deal?
Well, you're embarrassing me and your best friend and most of all yourself.
Hey, it's my life.
Kevin, this is ridiculous.
Look, it's my responsibility to look out for you. After all, I'm your older brother.
Since when?
Since I was born before you.
Kevin, you were gone. You were over the edge. You were in Banana Land.
Look, I know Carl. I know how he operates, and I have reasons to be concerned. Now, what did you two do tonight?
Well, if you must know the truth, we had dinner, and then we spent the rest of the night on our backs.
What?
We went ice skating, and we're both klutzes, okay?
You know, I don't like the tone you're taking with me.
Well, then how's this tone? Blow it out your ear!
Heather, I forbid you to see Carl.
Or what?
Or I'll be very, very disappointed in you.
Kevin, good night. Get some sleep and then get a life.
Heather, look, I mean it.
Look, I'll see Carl whenever I want, and there's nothing you're going to do about it.
Okay, now if you can guarantee worldwide distribution, I think I can get Don DeLuise to be our spokesperson.
Sorry, wrong number.
You just hung up on the president of Nabisco.
What kind of nonsense is this?
It's not nonsense. I almost had a deal with Keebler, but they were afraid you'd give their elves a hernia.
I'm surprised you didn't call Pillsbury.
I did. They said they already had it, though, boy.
I think this has gone quite far enough.
Hey, I'm just exploring free enterprise.
Keep it up and you'll be exploring a lawsuit.
What about my cookie empire?
That's the way the empire crumbles.
Oh, George, this is so romantic.
Yeah. Nothing like a drive-in movie where they don't speak English. And now we really don't have to pay attention.
They sure don't put enough melted butter in the popcorn.
Oh, you want some cheese sauce for my nachos?
Oh, sure, why not?
Boy, get a load of those two in the next car.
Wow, they're really going at it.
Pretty hot for a couple of old-timers.
You know, I think it's really neat when old people can still get passionate. Oh, my God! It's my mom and dad!
What? Hey, you big jerk, will you get... Hi there, kitten.
Come on, Romeo. Looks like we got busted again.
Boy, isn't it great to get away from Kevin?
Yeah, he's been covering us like a cheap suit.
I'm a little chilly.
Oh, I got a jacket in the back seat.
Okay.
Here.
Thanks. Ooh, your hands are so warm.
You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart.
I thought it was cold hands, warm heart.
Oh, right. Well, my nose is cold.
Well, that's a start.
So, any more nachos?
I don't believe this!
Hey, look, I'm just trying to save you from my zipper for brains best friend.
Will you get off it?
Hey, look, don't let him fool you, Heather. He's got his plan all worked out. First, he tries to relax you, then he tries to make you think he's all sensitive, and then...
And then what?
Ba-ba-ba-boom.
He teaches me how to vacuum?
You know what I mean.
Okay, Kevin, you're right. We can't control our animal lusts, so please protect me from this sex maniac and take me home.
You bet I will. Come on.
Let's ditch him.
Hey! Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley.
Hey, you're baking cookies.
I always knew you were a smart lad.
What's going on? I figured you'd never want to see another cookie again.
Well, I got to thinking about what you said concerning free enterprise.
Yeah?
So, you have your bodacious Belvedere biscuits, and I have wacky Wesley wafers.
Hey, I don't like this.
Then you won't like the box. I wanted to display you in your natural habitat.
What's that say?
Kevin is acting insane.
Oh, I thought it said Kevin is anti-mame.
This is ridiculous. We can't even talk to each other with Kevin around.
Hey, you know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, wherever he is, he's probably listening.
I am not. Well, no snakes in there. Listen, Heather, I'll be upstairs if you need me.
I'll get us some sodas.
Better get 3. Oh, hi, Mr. Owens.
Oh, hi, Carl. Look about the drive-in the other night.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's why people go to drive-ins. Except for me and Heather, of course. We were brushing up on our French.
Forget it. It's just Marsha and I can never seem to be alone.
I know what you mean. Hey, I know the perfect place where you could be alone.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, where are they?
Oh,
Heather and Carl, where'd they go?
they made me promise not to tell you.
All right, here's $5.
A promise is a promise.
A tin spot is a tin spot.
They went over to your place.
What?
They figured it'd be the last place you'd look.
Oh, trying to fool Kevin Owens, are they? Well, somebody is in for a big surprise.
Yeah, and it cost him $10. Mission accomplished.
Great work, Wes.
Hey, it was a snap. I mean, we are talking Kevin here.
I hope I'm not too late. Aha! I was never meant to see that.
Can't believe we've been alone for a whole hour.
Yeah, it seems more like 2 or 3. I mean, I'm having a really nice time. Sitting here, staring at the fire.
Boy, it sure is hot.
Yeah, really. Carl, do you get the feeling we don't have all that much to talk about?
Well, what do you mean? There's the fire. And the weather. And hey, how about that Gorbachev?
I mean, between you and me, now that Kevin's not pestering us, we don't have that much in common.
Gee, we should. We've known each other all our lives.
Well, you know, maybe we've just been doing this just to spite Kevin.
Could be. There's only one way to find out.
Oh, Carl,
Yeah?
that was awful.
For you too?
You know, maybe we're better off just being friends.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal.
Not bad at all. Do you want to watch some TV?
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look, guys, I've had a change of heart. If you want to see each other, I can't stop you. I don't even want to. It's not worth it. So, Carl, go ahead, date my sister. Please.
I don't want to date your sister.
And I don't want to date Carl. Turns out we were just doing this to annoy you.
Now you tell me.
Well, I've unfinished business with Ilsa.
So, Elsa, my fair Fraulein, may I interest you in a large cookie? It may be a bit stale.
Don't worry. I'm used to airline food.
My advice to George seems to have worked, albeit in a roundabout way. Although he and Mrs. Owens never found the perfect romantic spot, they had such fun trying that it rekindled a sense of adventure. Now they've come to appreciate the friendly confines of their own bedroom. As for the cookie wars, Wesley and I have called it truce. We've decided to dissolve our businesses.
All that's left now is to dissolve the inventory.
Hey, Belvedere, why is the string tied around my finger?
You probably lost your kite.
I think I'm trying to remember something.
A hint, George. Remember a certain special day when you were very nervous? It involved the woman you love and a license.
Oh, yeah. The day Heather took her driving test. Dum, dum, da, dum. Oh, my God, I did it again. I forgot our anniversary. A good thing you reminded me.
I wasn't reminding you, George. I was just saying your dum, dum, da, dum.
Hey, if I hurry, I still have a chance to get her something.
Hey, Dad. Where's he going?
To save his marriage.
Well, hope he brings back a pizza.
Oh, I thought Charlie and Diana were here.
Oh, goody. The arch feminists are coming.
What are you going to do, burn your bras?
It's going to be a pretty small fire.
You can laugh, but it just so happens we're putting on a play Diana wrote. It's the first feminist mystery.
Really? What's it called?
Who let the toilet see that? That's them.
Come on, Wes, let's go upstairs and arm wrestle.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, Diana.
Heather, you will not believe it. I went down to reserve the school auditorium for the play, and they said we couldn't put it on.
They said it's too controversial. Well, I told you to take out the Super Bowl massacre scene. To make it worse, they're putting on the Miss Beaver Falls beauty pageant.
Now, isn't that an insult to all right-thinking women?
Yeah, why don't they just hold it at a meat market? We have to do something. Hey, I know. Why don't we boycott the pageant?
I've got a better idea. Let's enter it.
Enter it?
Yeah. Let's enter our own candidate, and if she wins, she can just make a speech denouncing the whole stupid thing.
Gee, I don't know. I mean, who would we get? Oh, no. I am not parading around in a bathing suit and high heels. But we needed some beautiful blonde fluff brain who will do anything we tell her.
Where are we going to find someone like that?
Hi, guys.
All you have to do is parade your bod for a bunch of leering spectators to judge like a side of beef.
What's the catch? There's one during your speech. Heather, later.
We have to transform Angela into the perfect contestant.
All right.
We're going to make her charming and graceful and articulate.
In a week?
Hey, big guy. You're not going to believe what I got for Marsha. An anniversary gift I've never gotten her before.
That rules out a cordless screwdriver.
Look at this rock.
That must have cost a fortune.
Not exactly. But it's not exactly real either. Hey, Marsha. Happy anniversary.
Oh, George. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, George, you're just the most generous man in the whole wide world.
I wouldn't say that. Neither would I.
Well, I'll meet you upstairs. I have a little surprise for you, too.
Don't hold dinner for us. You are going to tell her that that's not the real diamond, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Later.
George.
Hey, she's overjoyed. Why don't I just leave well enough alone? The mark of a wise man.
It's also the mark of a cheap man.
Well, you saw her. Have you ever known Marsha to be so happy?
Yes, her voice reverberates with delight.
What's the matter?
I was running a bubble bath for us. I put my hand in the water, and your diamond dissolved.
Okay. I wanted to get you a real one. But Belvedere knew this guy and...
George!
Okay, I'll make it up to you, I promise.
I hope you can use a soldering iron.
Now remember, the key to success as a beauty queen is to talk like you're from the South and use 3 names.
Why 3 names? Well, all beauty queens have 3 names. Mary Ann Mobley, Deborah Lee Moffett, Lee Merriweather.
She's perfect. And so I say to you, stand together against this exploitation of our bodies and strive for the day when we are valued not for the content of our brassieres, but for the content of our brains.
Wow, that's real powerful stuff, Diana, but I don't think Angela can handle it. I mean, she gets mixed up on this little piggy.
Oh, come on. You don't give Angela enough credit. I bet she's a lot deeper than you think.
Sorry I'm late. I was driving around waving. Waving? Yeah. All beauty queens have to wave. It's a lot harder than it looks. Forget it. Angela thinks ERA is a laundry detergent.
There's only one thing to do.
Yeah, let's drop the whole dumb idea.
No, we still have one possible candidate.
Me? I already told you I can't do it.
Don't be so selfish.
What? Sometimes we have to sacrifice ourselves to a higher purpose. Fine, you sacrifice yourself.
Not with these guys.
Heather,
The women of Beaver Falls need your help. What's it going to be?
Hey, Belvedere. What do you think?
I'll get a fork.
It's not for you. It's for Marsha. I had a big special. You know what's inside?
Knowing you, it's probably a miniature stripper.
No, a diamond ring. And this time it's a real one.
Why, George, you're actually imaginative.
Wait till you see Marsha's reaction.
No, I don't get it. This is a moment for the two of you. Besides, I'm hungry.
Marsha! Hey, Marsha!
George, I still don't understand what's so important that you have to drag me out of the bathtub.
You'll see. You'll see. Happy anniversary.
Thanks, honey. You got me a new garbage disposal. Don't give me color that false pride.
And the whole cake, too.
Come on, you jewel thief. Cough it up.
Dad yelling at him won't help.
Well, don't you know some kind of doggy Heimlich maneuver?
Now, George, patience. Remember what the good book says.
What's that?
All things will pass.
You mean?
I'm afraid so. You're going to have to go on duty.
Heather, what do you mean you didn't tell her?
Well, I was going
to, but I couldn't. Hi, guys. I'm raring to go. What are we going to practice today? Angela, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm kind of in the pageant, too. I hope you don't mind. Mind? As your very best friend, I want you to share in the joy of the pageant. But what if I beat you? Hey, just entering was honor enough. Besides, I'm blonde and you don't have a chance in hell.
Oh, hi, Angela.
Oh, hi yourself.
What's wrong with you?
Your sister is a regular Eggs Benedict. A traitor.
You mean Benedict Arnold?
That, too. She was going to coach me for the Miss Beaver Falls pageant. And now she's going to be in it herself.
So what? You're blonde. She doesn't have a chance in hell.
Yeah. But you have to be smart and talented, too.
I see a problem.
I know I could win if I had a coach. Mr. Belvedere. Will you coach me?
Certainly. Go, 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 go.
Now I'll have to drop out of the beauty pageant, and I'll never get to go to the University of Waikiki.
Waikiki, as in Hawaii? As in 8,000 miles from here?
Yeah. First prize is a 4-year scholarship.
We'll start in the morning. Now, once again, repeat after me. She sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Very good. Do you know why I asked you to say that?
Because a beauty queen should be able to discuss the environment.
No, Angela, I'm working on your elocution.
My electrocution?
Don't tempt me. Now, put this book on your head.
Is this a balance?
No, I'm hoping some knowledge will soak in.
Come on, Your Regal Highness. It's time to make your entrance. Dun, 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 dun.
What are you doing here? I live here. What are you doing here? Mr. Bombadier's coaching you. Why are you helping Angela?
Because if anybody needs help, she does.
So there.
Now, Angela, remember, pretty is as pretty does.
You're absolutely right. Come on, Heather. Let's go upstairs and work on your makeup.
Oh, Heather,
Yeah?
what prompted you to enter the contest at the last moment?
Because it'll help world peace. See ya.
Dad, this is a stupid idea.
Wes, it's the only way. Come on, boy.
George, why is Spot wearing a diaper?
Spot's obedience school is putting on a play called Gandhi's Dog. Okay, he joined the Canine Corps of the Hare Krishnas.
George, I'm getting a headache, and I think it's going to last a long, long time.
I don't believe it. $200 for x-rays and nothing.
X-rays? George, what happened?
I wanted some pictures for the family album.
Go ahead and tell her, Dad. If worse comes to worse, I have an extra bunk in my room. Okay, let's have it.
Well, Marsha, it's like this. I got you a real diamond ring.
You did?
Yeah, but I had it baked inside the cake that Spot ate.
You did.
Yeah, so we've been trying to keep a watch on him so we know when he, so we could get the ring back. But somebody must have slacked off.
Hey, I had to go to school.
Well, I'm going to get that ring back if I have to search every lawn in this neighborhood.
Gee, well, most women get a diamond that comes from the heart.
Thank you. Welcome to the Miss Beaver Falls pageant. No other event captures the spirit of the town better.
Not since they canceled the demolition derby.
As you know, these young women are judged on their brains and talent as well as their looks. And now, let's meet our lovely contestants. Representing the happy guys of Beaver Falls is Joy Ann Adams. Representing the Brotherhood of Accordionists is Lori Evelyn Paxton. Juliet Ramona Johnson is representing the Skunks. I hope that's a club. From Van Buren High School, Angela Raskolnikov-Shostakovich. And Heather Velvet Owens. Velvet? Yes, representing the Machinist Guild, Sophie May Abramowitz. Aren't they lovely?
Lessons really paid off.
Yeah, much more than the yodeling lessons.
I've never seen anything so corny in my life. I know, the judges should really eat it up. I don't know, Mr. Bar Mitzvah. She looks really good out there.
Confident child. You can't fail.
And now our next talent contestant, Angela Raskolnikov-Shostakovich and her friend, Lynn.
Thank you, everyone. Lynn, don't you want to say hello to all these nice people? Hello, everyone. You know, Lynn, I wasn't sure I wanted you on stage with me. But wow! Because I was afraid you might give a wooden performance.
I can't believe I'm sitting here when I could have had a root canal.
A funny thing happened to me on the way to the pageant. And now for my grand finale. Lynn here will speak while I drink a glass of water. Go on, this I'd like to see. Okay, watch. Merry Christmas, folks.
Thank you, Angela. And now, an interview with each of our contestants. Angela, we'll start with you.
Sure.
Miss Shostakovich, your ancestors are from Eastern Europe. In your opinion, why did the Berlin Wall crumble?
That's easy. Shoddy construction. We're in. She's bombing. I feel kind of sorry for her. I mean, Angela worked really hard for this. Oh, snap out of it. Look, we made a surprise for you. When you get up there to make your winning speech, put this on. Beauty pageants are dumb. That way you'll be in all the papers. Please, can I have a few minutes alone? Okay. Just remember, we're counting on you.
What have you got there?
Nothing.
Beauty pageants are dumb.
Well, they are.
Now I know why you were so anxious to enter one. To sabotage it.
Are you going to try and stop me?
No, if you want to speak for womanhood, who am I to stop you?
Right.
And I'm sure all the young ladies who worked so hard to get here will appreciate your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. Drum roll, please. Thank you. Don't mention it.
Good luck, Heather. You too.
Our second runner-up, Lori Evelyn Paxton. And our first runner-up, who'll take over if our winner can't fulfill her responsibilities, is Angela Raskolnikov-Shostakovich. And our winner, the new Miss Beaver Falls, Heather Velvet Owens.
Heather, a beauty queen. I am never going to hear the end of this.
Stop complaining. I'm stuck with Angela.
Well, what does the new Miss Beaver Falls have to say?
Here goes. She's so nervous she can't talk.
Maybe she'll throw up.
Well, when I entered, I thought I'd see something dumb and degrading.
All right, let him have it.
But it wasn't degrading to the women who worked really hard to be here, who really put their all into it. It means a lot to them, and I don't have any right to take that away. What's she doing?
Making me proud, I hope.
And if you want any more statements from Miss Beaver Falls, ask her. I'm turning it down.
Heather Velvet.
And my middle name isn't Velvet. And I don't want to be Miss Beaver Falls. I don't deserve it. And Angela does. Oh, I don't know what to say.
How about aloha?
For all concerned. Heather took a giant stride toward maturity, and in so doing, rid me of Angela in a few short months. Hallelujah. As for the missing Owens dance, while planting tulip bulbs this afternoon, I made a miraculous discovery. Spot's hiding place. Apparently the little scamp had it buried there all along. I can't wait for George to get home. Won't you be pleased?
Yes. Hey, Belvedere, look what I got for Marsha. I had to sell my country club membership to get it. But what the heck? She's worth it.
I wonder how much I can get for this.